Bobo girls, they've heard it before. Come here.
Due to that fact, but anyway, I'm gonna kick off the party here and say a few words about my brother Jerry here. I don't know how many years I've known him, but it seems like a hell of a long time. But 65 years old.
38.
Can't say nothing. 38, the average age of the women that you're hitting on?
No.
Actual age.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Everybody else got 39, so I'm going to be 38.
Hey, whoa. You cannot respond until...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where's my duct tape at?
Sorry, Mr. Spencer. Sorry.
That's going to be the hardest part, is keeping him quiet.
65 years old.
It's going to take about 3 hours.
There's a chair right there behind you, Mr. Trace. Jerry, you just have a seat.
65 years old, and I don't know, I hope I'm that spunky verbally when I'm his age. They can throw some good talk out there, can't he? But
He can't do nothing else. Without Viagra.
I've heard about everything there is to say. I guess I don't think he could surprise me with anything he said. But through our rambling across the country together, different places we've been in, bars, hotels, and clubhouses across the road, I've seen Jerry here hit on every age, every color. Every personality and every look that there is of different types of women across the country, right? They can talk shit. A lot of us don't need any encouragement. Let's keep that in mind, because you might be getting a lot of your brothers in predicaments that they don't need to be in. Okay? I'm not going to talk about all the ugly women I've seen hit on. That'd take too long. I'm not tell about this time down here in Fort Payne, though, when we was at this little bar down here. There's a bunch of us in here, I think a bunch of 45 members and 58 members. There might have been some other chapters involved in it, I'm not sure. A bunch of our friends. I'm going to have to tell you this. I know somebody's going to say this before the night's over anyway, probably about 10 times. You know about that. I love you no matter what color you're. I'm sure you're going to hear that several times tonight. Due to a speech given in Georgia. Okay. When he's talking to Gino, and he gave that speech over there. But you know, we do love you no matter what color you are. Come on in. That's home. But he meant it. He meant it. You know he meant it. And he's no matter what comes out of his mouth, I want to impress on y'all that it probably started out as a good intention. out as a good intention, so keep that in mind. And he's, no matter how it comes out, I believe he's got a good heart, and I believe he meant well before he opened his big mouth. But he's quite a character. He has even if it wasn't for the comments about what color you are or whatever, he's still a colorful character in itself. He brings a lot of conversation to the table for the American Cruisers Motorcycle Club, no matter what part of the country we're in. It's always a pleasure to have him along. I guarantee you, no matter where you go, you can count on something being said. It's going to be funny as hell. And something that can be said that you can come back on him with later, I guarantee you. I seen him buy a woman a drink down here in this bar, back to my story, one night. He got to talking crap at her, and they got to talking crap back and forth about how much they could drink. So he buys her a glass of tequila about this tall and brings it up there. She tilts it back. She's sitting on the bar stool, and she chugged it, and he's helping her, saying, "Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it." You don't know what kind of intentions he had after the tequila took the thing. But I know the result he was looking for. And what happened was not it. Because as he was helping her chug that tequila and chug it, chug it, chug it, she never stopped going back off the bar stool. She landed in the floor, and that was it. She wasn't getting nothing. And
That's where you wanted her.
They called the paramedics down there, and the paramedics came in and picked her up and took her to the hospital. That's where she spent the nights in the hospital.
Dang it.
Not with Brother Jerry here. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to tell any more stories. And I'm going to let the next person in line come up. Is it going to be Messer? I'm going to turn it over to Messer.
This man met probably 30 years ago. We lost contact for a long time. When we met is nearly where I'm living at now. His wife turned the corner. There's a pack of dogs run out in front of the road, and she run off the road. And I had to go down there and help her get out of the car. And I met Gary through that there, and then we more or less lost contact until we all started riding again. And we've all been hanging out together, and have had a good time. The main thing, I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't up there at the bar. No, you don't have to pull up. You have to pull up. This is the truth. It's still deep, but a friend of ours was up there. Jerry, this friend of ours told me about it, that Jerry's up there messing with one of these little young girls, and you know he wouldn't do nothing like that or anything, But he kept on acting like this little girl and everything, that she come around there at Hooters, y'all wouldn't never know Hooters, that she got everybody's glass, she poured everybody's beer, said she got to Jerry, and said she didn't touch his glass, said she just started pouring it. She said she just raised it up just about as high as she could reach, brought back down, said it was about that much beer, about that much head on in glass. Said, turned around, looked at it, and said, I bet that's the most head you've had in a long time.